Hi, again and again, we drive these odd vehicles. Don't you guys have something else better to do? Just kidding, I'm glad you don't. So, secondhand icon. This is one of our FJ43s. You don't see too many of these. Once we came out with the FJ44, kind of seemed to displace a bunch of the 43 buyers because the idea of having 4 doors and the easier ingress egress for routine rear seat passengers is a benefit. But I beg to differ because the 43 is kind of a sweet spot of still has a really good turning radius, better ride quality than the 40 because the slightly longer wheelbase. And I don't know, there's just something cool about them. So let's take this one out for a ride. This is Icon FJ number 74, and it was originally delivered in the third quarter of 2013. Truck's in really nice shape. The owner had tons of fun with it, sent me actually some really cool pictures over the years of him and his 3 daughters in it, and snowbanks and all sorts of fun stuff, but mostly used for summer and winter fun excursions, never like an off-road beater whatsoever, as evident by the condition the truck is still in. It has just under 12,000 miles on it. Exactly right now we have 11,625 miles. You may have noticed the slate blue Icon FJ43 that we posted recently. That sold right away. This truck has significantly more options than that truck and is also in slightly nicer condition. Let's see, what can I tell you? So obviously the color, certainly an opinion color, but in my humble opinion, one of the coolest colors. Something about this one that, like, depending on the ambient light levels, it really changes a lot and has a cool tone. We call the color Mayan Sun, basically because I was in the Yucatan in Mexico, and one of those incredible sunsets that occur over there, it kind of had that hue to it. And well, there you go. I guess that's all there is to that story. Otherwise, let's start with a mechanical rundown. We are running the LM4 LS Generation 5.3 aluminum fuel-injected V8. That is sending power through the Asen Warner AX15 5-speed manual. And in turn, of course, the Atlas 2 twin-stick shift-on-the-fly part-time 4-wheel drive transfer case. Axles, as always, are the Dynatrac-produced Dana-based axles, the rear being a Dana 60 Pro Rock high pinion and the front being a Dana 44 with superior fine spline axles and other upgraded internals. All the Icon axles are brand new down to the castings, no junkyard parts here. These are further complemented by the ARB locking differentials with dedicated air compressor and by the StopTech sport brakes. Moving on to cosmetic thingies, we have the Icon Sport pedals, which are those CNC'd textured pedals, of course. We have the lovely Icon fire extinguisher. We have the fully insulated soft top, which is really nice. It makes such a big difference that I pretty much draft all clients into buying it. It's very rare that we'll build one without it. It just really helps temperature control and noise. It's the way to go. We've got the Chilowich textiles on all seats except for the jump seats. We have the seat heaters for the front seats. In the rear, we have the 2-passenger tuck and tumble forward-facing bench with 3-point belts. And then in a pinch, you can seat 6 in this truck because we fit 2 of the jump seats just forward of that 3rd row, and then those obviously have lap belts only. For audio, we have the full Icon audio package with amp and bass and satellite. This is obviously an earlier model, so it's still a single DIN Alpine head unit. It does have the iDevice or standard USB interface for your smartphone or whatever thingamajigger you're going to plug in there. We also have the Warn winch and the auxiliary LED front and rear lighting system. Those are on toggle switches right here under the dash. Other than that, pretty straightforward, all standard equipment. Obviously power steering and air conditioning and all that good stuff. And I think that's really pretty much it. No damage to note on this truck whatsoever. I think there's like one scratch on the rear quarter panel, and I'll comb through it with the camera in high detail and call out anything else that I see, but that's all I remember seeing. Truck's really been cared for nicely. As with any secondhand Icon, when they come back to us, well, first off, we make them come back to us. We don't just take someone's photos and list them. We always comb through them and make sure that they're up to speed with service and maintenance. So we just finished doing that with this truck. We combed through it and took care of any routine service needs. And of course, updated the horn button because you guys know how that bugs me. Any questions, please call us, 818-280-3333, website where you will find not only this video, but dozens of photos and other details, icon4x4.com. On Instagram, you can find us at icon4x4, on Twitter, Icon Customs, and on Facebook, simply Jonathan Ward. Thank you again for your time. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great day.